Have it. We are rocking and we are rolling.
Hey, chat.
Hey, chat. What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
All right. Okay. Well, we are playing on regular official servers as opposed to the stress test. I love that my OBS is proceeding to have a stroke right out the gate. This is awesome.
I mean, you know, just classic Zilla.
Just classic me.
And at this point, is it a Zilla stream if OBS isn't having issues?
It might just be you. It might be your fault. You might be jinxing it.
What what the hell? Fine, I guess I'll leave. I guess I'll go back into hiding.
No, don't do that.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I gotta throw a wrench in the works. You're doing too well recently.
Wow, it's like really stroking out. Like really bad.
Bruh.
Like this is worse than yesterday.
That's lame. Fix it.
Yeah, I know. Stream looks good on your end? Well, OBS is telling me that it's dropping like 40% of my frames. But, we could be balling. We could be fine. Who knows? We will just roll with it and hopefully it resolves itself. Because I'm not having any in-game connectivity issues, and like OBS did get hard reset. Like my whole computer got rebooted, so like it shouldn't be doing this.
Well, hopefully it's nothing.
Okay. I take it you're on your kilo.
Yep.
Yep, typical. All right.
I have no idea where I am. Where am I? Where the fuck am I?
I'm actually.
Oh my god, there's a million people.
I'm actually in dry
Where
fang.
the fuck was I? I'm not. Can you waystone me? There's like 10 people outside the home cave.
I don't think I can. I'm gonna be real.
Oh, please. Please.
Dry fang is red.
Yeah, come on, rescue mission. I think I'm down at the home cave by Cedrus.
A couple of the kilos here.
But there's like a million people out there.
Okay. I'm headed down.
Wait. That's weird timing. I'm not accepting that, but it's strange timing.
Do I need a Deinani buddy? No. I think I would like it to stick to just me and Frog tonight.
Fair enough.
I'm a bit tired of the large groups. I need some breathing room.
He just wants to like be able to bully me without anybody stepping in.
Yeah, that. Oh, that reminds me.
Oh god.
There we go. Goodbye, global chat. It was nice knowing you. Alright, I think we are back. Hello, hello. I think OBS just needed us.
Or are you lying to us?
Well, I gave it a stern talking to, and I haven't dropped any frames yet, so we're gonna assume that we're good.
Well, that's a good sign.
So anyway, okay, real quick, I just want to say J Demons, Goose1965, FrogRow, Sprink, Serato Toast, Hayden, Tuatara, Alex, Apocrylips, C2D, Silver Knight, Close to Das, and M Gaming Girl and Shoji. Welcome, all of you. Welcome to the stream.
People are saying the stream is glitching.
Is it?
I don't know. Someone said that.
Yeah. They might be a little bit behind. I am trying my best here, guys. Okay. A little bit of glitching seemed to stop. Okay, we're just gonna keep going. Sharptooth, welcome to the stream. Late
Never
night path
back
stream?
down, never what?
Yeah, we're doing late. Oh, I should have swapped a hyper carnivore. I'm a dumbass.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, you're not supposed to affirm it.
Someone has to.
Like, what the hell? Imagine I get up to this waystone and this ramp, like, already, like, TP'd someone in, and I just have to, like, pay money to get you over here.
Hey, I mean, it would be funny.
I'd be so pissed.
But I'm worth it.
So, for those of you that don't know, FrogRow here is a dear friend of mine that has so graciously decided to finally renew her presence in my circles after being dead to the world for like 3 weeks.
Yeah. I've been, you know.
Slacking.
Been in the cellar where he keeps the mods.
The mods that don't do their job, which is why I keep them in the cellar.
Yeah. He's finally let me out today, so...
I let her out on good behavior.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
See, that's not your Achillebator.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Oh, for the love of... Here. Did you get
I'm
that
already... Oh. Yeah, you canceled it.
Huh.
I was already TPing.
Odd. I don't know how this raptor got here then. Please tell me you're TPing out of a home cave.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Well, I just made the waystone more expensive. That's my good deed for the day.
Okay, nice.
Oh, Sharptooth, this is the new Spino skin. This is from the new bundle, the crustacean bundle. Carcanus. That's what this skin is.
Oh my god, my game is so ugly.
Yeah, so are you.
Bro. What the fuck?
You know what? Yeah, see, you
so
tried biting
rude.
me, and you can't because you have home cave buff.
I might have.
You sneaky bitch. I knew what you were up to. You're not sneaky at all.
Shit, man. You know me too well. It was an attempt. I low-key forgot I had home cave buff.
Sound like Retry? Who's Retry? Geothermic, welcome to the stream.
The iconic Aquila makes a return. Oh, thank you to Atara.
Dylan, welcome to the stream. Why am I live? Because I feel like
Someone
it.
said, why are you live?
Because I want to be, dude.
Yeah, come on, Solo. Why the fuck did you go live?
Yeah, why did I like wake people up at like Friday night
Yeah, what
and
the
interrupt
hell?
their evenings? The reason is I wanted to play with Frog, but I wanted to record it, but my hard drive didn't have enough space for how long I figured our gaming session was going to be. And so instead, I decided to go live so that way if I need to use the VOD later, I can just download it. And I don't have to store it on my hard drive.
You guys weren't part of the equation. He's using you.
It's just a matter of convenience. Oh, it's you, Solar. Okay. I know who you are. I know who you are. I see you in backer chat all the time. Aren't you usually hang out with like Alcazar and stuff, right?
Stalker.
What? I've been in Alcazar's streams with Solar there. What do you?
Who the fuck are you? Sorry.
Where the fuck did you run off to?
I'm in the Oasis. Where do you think?
You realize
go
I have
check
to
my
stop
cave.
at the home cave and put on the frickin' hypercarny metabolism
Alright,
so I
you did
don't
not
starve?
say that. Alright, I'm coming back. There's people down here.
I love how Jay is
I
constantly
am
trying to
rusty as
sabotage
hell.
me. Like anytime.
Oh, they're after me.
Who is they?
I'm getting
Who is they?
mobbed by Latins.
Oh my god, get over here.
I'm working on it.
Chat, this is not an uncommon occurrence. This happens, I swear to god, every time I play with Frog. Frog goes off somewhere where I can't help and then gets jumped by a bunch of smalls. Every time, and then has to run back to me.
I thought you were coming with me.
You literally, like, held sprint key away from me. You were on the opposite end of the POI from me. You know how slow I am.
I wasn't even thinking about it.
Yeah. Okay, you said there's 2. Okay, there's 3.
No, there's 3.
Alright. Start moving to the water. Come on. Come on. Come on. Fucking
I'm coming.
Christ. They're not bleeding you out, are they?
No, not currently.
Okay, why do you keep running behind me? You know I can't help you when you're behind me, right?
I know.
Stop
Listen,
doing that.
It's been a hot minute.
You're throwing. What was that? What is this?
Expect me to be throwing.
Okay, stop sprinting. You're gonna run out of stamina. Good lord. Do I have to tell you everything?
I haven't played in like over a month.
Keep moving. Stop turning around. Why are you not moving towards the water? Why are you running in circles?
Well, oh god. Zilla uncooked.
And it will be entirely your fault.
No, I know. This is on me. I'm not locked in.
You aren't even in. You are nothing right now. Like what
I'm
was
sorry,
that?
I'm sorry.
What Chat's roasting you now. I want you to know that. Like, you did literally everything wrong there. Like, every possible mistake you could have made, you made.
I can't even be mad.
This is like a next level. You said you were rusty. You said you were rusty. You didn't tell me you were decommissioned and no longer supported. You didn't tell me they retired you from the manufacturing line so I couldn't get replacement parts.
Wait. Right. Yeah, I don't have an excuse. I can't even defend that. That was just, you know.
Solar said that you were locked out and forgot the keys.
No, it's accurate. It's accurate. I need to lock in.
You know what? I agree with Jay. We are gonna have to sign the rights to the cavern off to Dust at this point.
No.
Yeah, like, you just...
No. I'm locking in.
I want you to know, I just spent 600 marks to fill a quarter of my food, is what just happened.
Yeah, well, guess where I spawned.
If you say Willemmy Forest, I'm gonna make you walk.
It might be Willemmy Forest.
Get walking.
Hold on, I'm gonna get myself a seltzer and I'm gonna lock the fuck in.
That's not how locking in works. Oh, the Latins want me now.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh, they're just... Okay, well, they clearly do not want me to leave the Oasis. We're gonna try this again. Okay. You know, I think it's time to try out the tar pit. We're gonna go see how they like that. Is Lat the most annoying playable? No, Hats is.
Alright, I am back. I'm locked in.
Whatever you say, Frog.
I'm, I'm locked in. It's okay,
I love
redemption streak.
how you had 2 Latins running at you, which is roughly equivalent slot size to you, and you got scared and started trying to run away instead of fighting back.
You said run back to me. I was fighting back.
You said a bunch of lats, and there were 2. Okay? I told you to run back. The third one didn't show up until a while later, okay? But when you say a bunch of lats, I immediately think like 4 or 5, maybe 6. So when I say in that instance, yes, you run back to me. You did not tell me that there were only 3.
Oh my god. I'm just out here trying to listen.
You're not listening. And you're not communicating. Look, if Matt was here right now, he would be asking me how I vet my teammates again. This is some Palm Islands behavior right here.
Listen, in my defense, I never claimed to be good.
You used to be. What the fuck happened?
Well, I stopped playing as often. I haven't played this game in so long. I have no confidence. Alright, I'm running back.
Am I gonna have to give you the pep talk again?
No.
Oh, they've got a Dynani now? A Dynani heading that way. Okay. Don't play that card, mister. What? No, I'm gonna play the card. I'm gonna play that card. Are they recruiting in a kilo? Is that what's going on? I guess we shall find out in some capacity. That's okay. Okay. Since we're sticking to driving, I'll go ahead and throw on Tide Strider. Just in case it starts raining. Well. No. Nah, I want the lunge for when I'm in the water. Down in the oasis, just in case I need to make space. That's what it's there for anyways. We'll just do that. That's what I'm comfy with. Also, Solar, I'm okay. I do not need to tame it. Also, no, Serato, don't you dare waste on Frog. Frog earned that walk back.
Serato, it would be really, really wonderful, and
Frog deserves the walk of shame.
I'd appreciate you forever. I mean, listen, I'm just a little guy. Just a little dude. I'm doing my best.
No, you are not. Do not cap.
I'm just I'm just a little guy.
Oh my god.
I'm just a little guy. You can't expect anything of me.
What raptor was that? Close, that was a Latin Venetrix.
I'm just a little guy. Yeah, exactly, Tuatara. You know what's up. What the fuck?
Man, those Latins gave up real fast when they realized I actually knew how to fight back.
Yeah, they kind of were misled by their first encounter.
They were like, oh, these guys are trash. Oh, shit, this Spino's kicking our ass.
No, it's just one of them.
It's just the weak link. Oh, man.
Alright, I need to stop reading chat, because I almost just ran off a cliff head first.
Yeah. See, reading chat is my job, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Packy. Hello, Packy.
But yeah, Serato, it would be very cool of you.
Yeah, that's right. Back up, little man. Back up. I know what you're up to. He did not back up. Oh dear.
What?
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
What?
I've got 2 Spinos. Claw slam comboing me.
No.
Come here. Come here. Come here, you little brat. Come here. I'm not done with you. Come on. Come here. Come here, you little shit stain. Yeah, I'm dead here. Eat shit, trash ass mega pack, kiss my ass.
How many people did they?
I killed
end
their
up
2
with?
Spinos.
How many people?
And
came?
the Achillo. Well, it was like 5 Latins, an Achillo, and 2 Spinos.
Oh.
And a Packy. And they can
Oh,
all suck my
gross.
dick because they got dumpstered on. Also, Samuel, you have to understand, Frog and I have known each other for a very long time,
Yeah.
and we have a very sibling-esque relationship, so I'm always very critical.
Yeah. No, we're mean to each other. It's the vibe.
Technically, she started
Like
it.
in a fun way. Bruh. Hey, you are the original instigator, okay?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You are the original instigator.
Jelly Bean, welcome to the stream. Oh, Frog, your walk of shame can end. I spawned in Coastal Bluffs, so I can swim to wherever you're at.
I'm in Cliff Edge.
Yeah, Sharptooth, I think saying, well, you at least took out the Spinos is kind of like the understatement of the century, because I killed 2 Spinos and an Achillo by myself. I mean, I guess the Raptors finished off one of the Spinos, but like, come on. Come on. I killed 12 slots worth of playables when I was getting jumped by 20 plus slots.
Just casual Zilla things, you know. God, my frames.
Where are you at?
I'm in Cliff Edge.
Cliff Edge?
Yeah.
Okay, copy. Saka, welcome to the stream. Zemos, welcome. I'm seeing Sleepy Engie, welcome. Yeah, see. Shelly, the secret is to not panic under pressure. If you stay focused on your objective, even amidst the chaos, you will achieve your goal. So once those Spinos arrived, all I had to do was stay focused on killing them, and that was the best I could do.
God, my new computer cannot come soon enough.
True, true. Yeah, it is really easy to start panicking when you get jumped by more than a duo, especially as a solo player. Though I will say, like towards the end there when it was just the Raptors, I wasn't panicked. I just kind of knew it was game over at that point because like by that point they had just watched me just tank the crap out of 2 Spinos and they're like, oh, this guy's low, let's just all bum rush him and he'll die. And so they were able to do that, right? And I wasn't close. I had to... My original plan was to use my hit points as a buffer to buy myself time to get up to the top of Triad where the deep water is, because then the Raptors wouldn't have been able to do anything to me. Unfortunately... Titan, are you about to try and start something? Look, just because you're melanistic doesn't mean you're tough. Okay? Okay. We cool? We cool. Yeah. Okay. Yep, keep yapping. Alright. As I was saying. Unfortunately though, those 2 Spinos decided that they were not going to allow me to do that. So I had to use my hit points instead to fight them, and then by that point I was low enough that the Raptors could just kind of clean me up. And there were enough of them too that with the limited area of effect of my attacks, and by limited I mean I'm a DPS build, so I don't really have much area towards the front. There's like a lot of... Spino's got some blind spot angles that you can attack that Latin is really good at exploiting. And so by that point, like, it was just wraps. It was just a matter of how many I took down with me.
Where are you at the moment?
Volcano Islands.
Okay.
I can meet you in Cedrus.
Yeah.
One question, if you must play as a defender, why use dodge and not other ground abilities? Well, the reason for that, Sokka Cat, is because when fighting in the water, lunge is a better defensive tool. Additionally, out and driving, like let's be real, like, I'm gonna be honest, in my humble opinion, if I'm playing defense, I don't need extra stamina recovery. I need extra stamina recovery if I'm playing offense, right? Because the extra stamina recovery lets me apply stamina pressure. If I'm holding down a point, like say the Oasis for example, I don't need a bunch of stamina recovery. However, I do need lunge for defending myself against other semi-aquatics that decide to get into the water with me, because lunge allows me to create space. In the event that my...
Arcos aren't real, they can't hurt me.
In the event that my tail attack is on cooldown and I cannot use it as a knockback tool, I can use lunge to very quickly make a gap, so that way I don't take a bunch of damage. And that's especially important because I run solar powered instead of streamlined, so I do not have the extra swim speed boost that most other Spinos have, because I opted for armor by night, stam recovery by day. Also, yes, Latin. I actually have used full bleed Latin before. I used it on I've used it on a couple streams actually. Also, yes, Meg's combat weight was nerfed from 2600 to 2400 with the release of the Thal TLC.
Oh shit.
Drake Claw asks, can I ask how much of a fan are you of these semi-realism or full-on realism community servers? Do you feel like they fill in gaps with the gameplay loop that the base game has? If I'm being completely honest with you, Drake, I don't play on semi-realism or realism servers. Not anymore, at least. And that mainly has to do with the fact that, I do that because I don't like most staff teams on those servers. I have never had good experiences with them. With that said, I do think that there is a place in the broader Path community for realism and semi-realism servers, as they do bring a certain particular kind of appeal that official servers just... if somebody's got an itch and official servers aren't scratching it, then realism or semi-realism might scratch that itch. So... So I would say, yeah, they're nice for the people that like them.
You wanna just, like, meet me in the cavern?
Yeah, that's fine. Can do some questing once we get up there.
Yeah.
That raptor pack's still there, by the way.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go hide in with my many spots.
Oh, great. There's chatter in local. There's a little showcase of that new visual effect, y'all. More so meant, do you wish these the base game would grab some mechanics these servers implement, such as migration bonuses, plus rewards, POI buffs based on species, etc. Give the base game more stuff to do? I definitely don't want to see POI buffs based on species, because, oh great. Hold on. Give me a second. Tylo and a Spino coming after me.
Uh-oh.
Let's see if the Spino wants it. Answer's probably not. Okay. Different official playables already have builds that allow them a terrain advantage when used with clever positioning and just like overall like good decisions. So I wouldn't say giving them stat buffs based on POIs is a good idea, because they already have like inherent environmental advantages, such as Spino being stronger when it has access to water, being an example. I think Alderaan already has plans for something kind of similar to migration bonuses, but it has more to do with how they balance the food distribution on the map. But yeah, I mean, I could see it. Also, T-Brass. Yes, this is a new skin. It's from the new skin bundle. The Crustacean bundle. I decided to wear it for the stream since it's a brand new skin pack. I decided to run it because I am able to use the same color palette that I normally use for my King of Egypt skin. Also, I just want to quickly say, I'm willing to bet that those Latin players are the same type of people that would complain that Claw Slam's too OP. Can I maybe randomize the skin a few times just so you can see the options? Yeah, I got you. Hold on.
We're still getting here. Can.
It's got a lot of good options. Have I played the DLK modded official servers? Nope. Never touched it. Get some rest clothes, T. We'll see you later. Have a good night. You know, if my nest was still in the oasis, those raptors would have been cooked. I might have to move it back there, but my current nest placement is an Easter egg, so I can't move it quite yet. Because something else has to happen first.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. But I'm not gonna say what. Sokka asking...
Do I know?
Oh, no, you don't know. Sokka asked, how do
What the
you
fuck?
feel Spino versus Tylo? Well, it's definitely a match that is in Tylo's favor. In a lot of different ways. And unfortunately, there is also the fact that there's only really one or two, really just one build that Spino has that's workable against Tylo. And all the rest just kind of get punked on. However, talking about Tylo versus Spino in a 1-to-1 vacuum isn't fair, because Tylo's a 4 slot and Spino's a 5 slot. And I want everyone to keep that in mind, because Tylo's a 4 slot and is favored in the matchup against a 5 slot. Okay? And Kaiwakia just got a Rumble Call, which makes itself and its group completely immune to knockback for the duration. Alright? You following? Okay? Here's the thing. When it comes to Spino versus Tylo, Spino lives or dies based on this attack right here. Sweep. If you can land your sweeps, you will be fine. If you can't land them, you will die. The reason for that is spacing. The knockback on sweep is super important for helping create space against Tylo, because sweep is a 15-second cooldown. And Tylo, water dodge, has a 10-second cooldown, and is also Tylo's also innately faster in the water than Spino is, even when Spino's on streamlined. So usually you have to pair the sweep with lunge in order to actually properly make distance, right? And now Tylo can just completely ignore it. So, let's just say there's a reason I'm playing Land Spino, and we'll probably continue playing Land Spino for the foreseeable future. And God forbid, instead of a Kai and a Tylo, you come across 2 Tylos. Like, you just don't stand a chance. Unless there's a humongous skill gap. Can't you pair lunge with lunging snap? Yes, Alex, you can. You can do that. However, using lunging snap as an escape tool, rather than using it to actually hit the Tylo, is a really bad idea generally. Unless you're trying to make a mad dash for land, with whatever stamina you have available to you. Right? But the lunging snap method of getting to a place faster, irregardless of how inefficient it is with stamina, is an escape option. That's not actually fighting the Tylo, that's running away from the Tylo. Also, Hayden, I'm going to be completely honest, like I said earlier, I have zero intentions of ever trying a community server again. I just don't have any faith in volunteer-based moderation teams. I've had one too many bad experiences with them to have any trust in them whatsoever. I like the lack of comment from FrogRow.
I mean, yeah, fair enough.
Just been awfully quiet.
Sorry, I'm
Granted, I was
trying to
yapping.
lock in.
I was yapping quite a bit.
Yeah, I just didn't have anything to add.
Fair.
I really like the new, like, opal, whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah,
I don't know what stone that
there's
is.
also new trees in here. I don't know if you noticed the...
Yeah. Yeah, they changed some of the walls.
Dry Fang Waystone has been used recently. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I need to collect snakeweed, which means I have to go topside.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, hold on. Get rid of that quest. Get rid of that quest. Untrack that. Untrack that. There we go. That's a little bit cleaner. Sleepy, I couldn't agree with you more. Gameplay mechanics as a means of directing player behavior is definitely the way to go. Can you go ahead and scout what that is?
Yeah. It's an ano, albino.
Oh, lovely.
Thal.
Alright, I hate to break it to you, Frog, but we're heading towards the home cave now because I am equipping Claw Slam.
Okay.
Well, luckily the ano did not turn around. Okay, good to know. Each snakeweed node has 10.
Oh, nice.
What are my top 5 favorite dinos in the game? In no particular order at all. Spino, Cerato, Stego, Packy, and Aloe. Again, in no particular order. The only exception, of course, being Spino. Spino's obviously my favorite. If I had a choice no matter what dino would I add, and what would its playstyle be? That's a good question.
We've got Ceratos ahead.
Cerato's
2.
ahead? Noted. 2 isn't the concern. It's when they get to 3 or more that it starts being a problem.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're with people or...
Hayden, I'll have to answer your question after this Thal stops annoying us, because
the
spam broadcasting is making it hard to hear myself think. I need to know how far away that was.
It's right over there. It's fighting something. It's fighting the raptor pack.
Yeah, then we should go get Slam while we can.
Latin here.
Singular Latin is...
He's walking by for now. Yeah, he's going to the fight.
Yep. No worries, styles are annoying. Well, thank you for understanding. I appreciate it. Honest to God, I hate that Claw Slam feels so frickin' mandatory.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy that the DPS Spino build, which is really good at dueling Apexes, is just really garbage against mid-tier spam. Okay, Shockwave, Claw Slam, problem solved. Cool. These raptors are never gonna bother me again. Oh, there's 2 of them now. How about that?
Oh, fun. Bro missed.
Maybe it's just the one. I don't know.
That's a different Val.
Okay, what dino would I add and what would its play style be? Okay, I don't know. That's my quest turtle. If you kill it, I kill you.
I won't.
It would be a 4-slot terrestrial carnivore of some kind, or it would be an additional semi-aquatic herbivore. There we go. Problem solved. Oh, I forgot to put on the day's call. Actually, that won't matter against raptors, will it? It will matter against apexes, though. I definitely need that day's call.
Yeah.
They might not give me a chance to get it, though. They're here. We'll see. We'll see what happens. They might let me home cave and get the day's call. That would be pretty great.
No.
Oh, he's got home cave buff. Alright. On 3, we home cave. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Is this a stress test or just official? It's just official. Alright, you ready to leave home cave?
Guess so.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Alright.
Really, dude?
Bruh. Oh my god.
Yeah, I told you. It was a full-on mob boss. They had to kill him and everything. On the bright side, they think I'm going to be easy pickings, which will serve to our benefit. Alright, tar pit time. You ready for the tar pit? Tar pit's going to be so fun.
Oh god.
Do you know about the tar pit?
Yeah, I do. Are we going in?
Oh yeah, we're going in.
Alright, heard.
It is the undisputed most defensible, second most defensible position in the entire POI. The Oasis is definitely better, but... Come on, you gonna come join in for the sticky tar pit? Come on. What's the matter, Raptors? What's the matter? What's the matter? You know what? You stay in there, since it's safe there. I'm gonna step out. I'm gonna see if any of them... There's one. They haven't even really tried you, have they?
No. Not yet.
That's smart.
This one's thinking about it.
Yeah, they'll get impatient. Just give it time.
What the hell?
Oh, they're trying to kill critters to eat food. I cannot let them. I'm gonna bring you a turtle.
Oh, yep, they're coming. Yep. That's right,
Just fight
get out
back.
of here.
Yep.
Nice.
That's one down. Here you go.
Thank you. I'll just, I'll just eat that. No food for them. I can't even get the rest of it.
It's fine. We'll bodyguard this food. Looks like the Spino over there got a kill. There's a hats around here now.
What the hell?
Hey Frog, can you give me a little bit more space?
Yeah. Spino's coming.
He ain't ready for this mosh pit. Alright. Get your armor call, buddy. Come on. Where was the daze, brother? Alright. Hold on, stop.
I'm lagging real bad. I'm stuck. Oh, Ow. I got caught in that. I'm toast.
Come here. You think you get to leave, sir? This is where you die. Here, get back in here. Get back in here.
I'm like 2 bites away from dead.
Yeah, if they have raptor strikes, which they won't if they back off for too long. And I've got shockwave. If they come close, they die.
Yeah, if you got to take me out to get them with claw slam.
I know, just stay close to my tail.
Sorry.
Really, guys? That's what you're gonna broadcast about that? Okay, Hatsy Poo.
They have hats now.
That's another Latin down.
Nice. Got several claw attacks on them, so they shouldn't be full health.
Yes. Another one down. Please don't tell me they're bringing in a Marga.
That would be cringe.
Okay, I'm no longer bleeding. Oh, they've got an Iggy coming too. That's just wonderful. Yeah. They had one of their raptors bring an Iggy, and they got a Stego coming too. That's just phenomenal.
Maybe we should server hop after that fight. So that's just it's just lame.
Eat shit, Mega Packers. Yeah, I'm server hopping.
Yep. I'm gonna find a home cave.
How much time is on that server?
This one?
Yeah, the one you're on.
Hour 29.
Okay,
Yes.
just want to make sure I don't get back into the same one.
Actually, I'll just hide over here.
Oh, 3-minute, 34-second.
Oh, nice. Alright, I'm on my way.
They lost a Spino and like 4 or 5 Latins, and all they got out of it was an Achillo. Because I'm not counting the Iggy finishing me off as fair.
Yeah, no.
They also had a Hats dive bombing me the whole time. And
Fun.
they had they had a Stego coming up too. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Sorry, I did what I could. I got mobbed by Latins.
Yeah, there was just so many of them. Like, realistically, what were you gonna
Yeah.
do?
Yeah, no, not much.
And I spawned in tall brush.
I am in Redwoods, but I'm not in your server yet.
What's up, Mordu? Welcome to the stream. All that business for one guy. And an Akilo friend.
You wanna know what's funny too?
What?
They were mad in chat.
Oh, yeah? About what?
Yeah. I think one of them got banned too. Or rage quit. It was one of the two. But they were mad at you for killing them.
Oh, well, maybe they shouldn't have been so crap.
I know.
Like, they started it. What do they expect me to do? Just sit there and take it? Like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Ghost OG, welcome to the stream.
Where'd you say you spawned?
Tall brush. So right outside
Okay.
of Dry Fang. I'm gonna do some questing here
Alright,
though
well,
for a
I'll
bit because
make
I'm
my way up.
almost a full bar down now.
Yeah.
And by some questing I mean I'll do it as is convenient, but it's probably gonna be no dice there. On
Yeah, no
convenience,
worries.
Tall brush is not great for questing. Like, they were being complete troll nuisances, too. Like, we left Home Cave, and they were, like, using the fact that we had Home
Right
Cave
there.
buff to, like, body block me and try and trip me up and stop me from being able to move forward. Like,
Ow.
they're actual scumbags. So, like... Well, the trees and tall brush have started floating off of the ground. As of the last update, it would appear. This is interesting.
It's fun.
Certainly a design choice. If I find a stirring den, I'll make sure to do it.
Yep. I'm doing one now.
Yeah, the tar pit is, I really like the tar pit. It's a nice defensible position to use as an option in the event that I do not have enough time to reach water. Which means that I actually feel more comfortable moving from the oasis to the home cave. Because, you can use the tar pit as a checkpoint, effectively, of a safety net. Look, Sleepy, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real, okay? I've mega packed before with chat. Alright? It always devolves into slop. The only difference is that we don't revenge swap to go finish off our kills. We just kind of like when we die, we're just kind of dead, you know? And we're also super horribly uncoordinated whenever we do that. And I actually...
And we target mega packs.
We target large groups for the most part.
For the most part.
But yeah, as much as I don't want to be running Claw Slam Spino, for solo Spino, it's kind of mandatory at this point, I feel.
Hopefully that will change with the matchmaking and all that.
Yeah. Also, thanks, Ghost. I do like it. It is nice looking. It's a nice little change. I think for solo Spino, Claw Slam is definitely mandatory. I think DPS Spino has the option to thrive a little bit more in group play, actually. And I don't technically consider duos as group play. In my opinion, running duos, you're much better off running two solo sufficient setups rather than a synergistic composition. Because you want both people to actually be capable of fighting back. You don't think... Alex says, I don't think I've seen you use Drench Strike. Why is that? Because I like roaming in areas where I spend lots of time away from water and thus cannot get the wet buff. Additionally, in practice, in most instances, it's the same stamina cost as Claw Slam, and it's half the damage and without the stun lock. Also, Spino's stamina is pretty bad, and while Drench Strike has really good damage, unfortunately, I don't like how much stamina it ends up consuming over the course of a brawl with other Apexes, because I might get a bunch of damage in, but I've been doing it with this stam-intensive attack the entire time, and I can't apply any stamina pressure after the fact, whereas if I use a Bite Claw setup, I'm not using my stamina for any of my attacks, and thus, whenever... If they turn to try and leave, or if I need to, like, trot them down, I have access to my entire stamina pool to pressure them. Conka, don't do it.
Don't do it.
I told you not to do it. Okay? Told you not to.
Choices were made.
And now we're here.
Consequences are happening.
With Riptide too? Brother, are you kidding me? Yeah, get out of here. Go. Scram. Brave? You call that brave? I call that zero survival instincts. Oh, well, the Dry Fang Waystone just got used, so looks like it's gonna be a party.
Oh my god, Zilla. I'm back at the site of, the Tylo incident.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Ah, memories.
He didn't want to be mean? That's okay, I'm feeling kind of ornery tonight, so...
When are you not?
Pretty much any day where my teammates aren't throwing.
What? Okay, that last fight was not throwing.
No, it wasn't throwing. We got lucky because our terrain allowed us to delay the inevitable.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Hello, Rex.
What?
How you doing there, bud? Well, the diving board's right there. So. don't know. I'm gonna follow him. Maybe he's not paying attention.
Does he have buddies or?
No, seems like he's by himself.
Hmm.
There's a rampy here. Alright, let's see. Let's see if he'll either run from me or he'll turn and fight. He'll do one of the two. If he runs from me, I might be able to stand pressure him, but it's highly unlikely. We'll see what he does. Comes the terrible roar. Oh, brother. Brother, you should not have.
What did he do?
He, I actually died because, my claw slam got gimped by a stump, and I couldn't stun him during his, damage wave.
Damn.
Yeah, it turns out if you fall down a ledge, however tiny, insignificant, and unseeable it is, your ability stops working.
Oh.
You know what, I'm just gonna quest.
Fair enough. Where'd you spawn?
Redwoods.
Oh, hey, I'm here.
It didn't help that I was like a full bar down from full adult, so I was taking away more damage too.
Yeah.
And that terrible roar buff goes really fucking hard. It's like the EO incident again? Yes, it is like the EO incident again. Oh, and we're in the worst POI to be questing in.
Where are the cicada molts?
Yeah, good question.
Oh.
Okay, why is the red quest for pine cones 35 when the group quest is 45?
Good question. I don't have an answer.
Really? 5 at a time? Okay.
Not there.
Those are beetles.
Sarcos aren't real. They can't hurt me.
Shelf shrooms.
Those are pretty common.
Yeah, I noticed. I don't have a quest for it, unfortunately.
Oh, gotcha.
The worst part is if I'd been on my DPS build, that would have been cake. That would have been so easy.
Damn.
Just can't win with Spino. There's always like a big glaring weakness in its kit in terms of matchups. Glossland really struggles into other Apexes because of said collision, terrain jank, and also bad DPS output. But then you swap off of
here
it,
they are.
and the mid tiers just turn you into a smoothie.
Smoothie. I do like all the new, like, fallen trees and stuff that they added.
See, Calamity, I also don't have the Critter Den locations memorized. Because I don't have my normal skin on. I mean, I was putting up a really good fight against those mega packs. So, like, I wouldn't say I've been cursed. I just got unlucky against the Rex. Got launched while chasing a Sarco downhill because of the collision bug that lets you walk on dinos with flat hitboxes. Oof.
Ooh, rip. Ooh, stirring den here.
Knock that out. Anybody else notice that the water in Riparia has been starting at 75% as of late? Like, I haven't found any 100% water quality in Riparia in, like, a hot minute.
God, I hate the snakes.
You just have to face tank them, dude. I'm sorry.
Do you?
Yeah, you do. They turn too fast. You're better off just going for DPS output rather than trying to trade them hit for hit.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Holy shit.
Well, don't do that.
Ow. Jesus. Oh, rip that quest. That's crazy.
Where is it? I'll come finish it.
It's over here.
I have 2 minutes to get over there? Jesus. Okay.
Yeah. You just gotta kill the snakes.
Did you get it Death's Guard? Because I swear if I get over there and I hit it once and it dies, I'm gonna look at you.
I mean, I'm sure they're pretty low.
You let multiple spawn?
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
Oh, well, you didn't explain that when I told you to face tank it.
I'm sorry.
Frog, why does the den still have full health?
Why does the what? The den?
Why does the den still have full health?
It shouldn't, because I broke it.
It has 10 out of 10 health on my screen.
What the fuck? No, I broke it.
I don't believe you.
No, I did.
I really don't believe you.
I did. I broke it.
Uh-huh.
I did.
Mm-hmm. Whatever you say.
Rip.
Imagine being on a mid-tier and failing a den quest.
You told me to face tank him.
I told you to face tank the snake singular. Once again, you failed to tell me how many things were there.
I'm sorry.
See, this is why this is the kind of like communication that leads to Kaiwakias beaching themselves against Barsboldias and then blaming me for telling them to do it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, and it like straight up goes on cooldown. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I tell you what server I'm on, Thomas? Yeah, I'm on official servers. I exclusively play on official servers.
Yeah, the new textures on the moss and stuff look really nice.
So, what's been going on with you, Frog? Outside of the crippling anxiety.
Yeah, outside of that, I mean, you know, that's the majority of it. Work. Work for the most part. Yeah, that's just about it. My life has been super boring lately.
Well, I mean, of course it has been. It hasn't had
Yeah.
me involved.
I know, yeah, I mean, you just,
I immediately make
life
things
so
less
exciting.
boring. Yeah, everything is just
yeah,
so
I mean,
awesome.
in the worst way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. What's been going on with you? Other
Well,
than, you know, just casually chatting with the game dev and...
oh, you mean aside from everything exciting about my life? Yeah, I'm just, you know,
Yeah.
just work. It's been pretty boring.
You know, yeah. It's because I haven't been there.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, why do you think I was so
Obviously.
desperate to get you back? Alex asked, Zilla, what's the best combo you could do with Spino? See, that's the funny part. There isn't a best one. They're all good at different things. So it depends entirely on what you want to do.
And there's a starting den over here. Do you want to help with it, or do you want me to do it?
I'm going to come help with it, because if I don't, you're going to fail it.
Okay. Hey, I got the other one.
No, you didn't.
Not the last one, but the one before that.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. How long did it take you?
It didn't take me that long.
Alright, we'll see about this one. Man, like, nobody comes to Redwoods.
Yeah.
Antler Lady, welcome to the stream. Getting close to 1K? Yeah, we are. We are very close to 1K.
989. That's crazy.
Like, why do I feel like when I wake up it's gonna be at 1,000 and I'm gonna have to do that fucking face reveal? How
That
do
would be
how do I
fucking
like the
cool.
new skin pack? Well, I mean,
Oh, man.
look at him. He's so pretty. Right? I'd say I'm enjoying it. Alright.
Who is this? I have a feeling that this is...
Start biting. Start biting right now. Oh, great. It has home cave buff. Just keep biting the... Okay. Alright, get out of there. Get out of there.
Oh.
Problem solved. Oh, team comp. Best team comp for Spino. Well, see, that's the other funny thing, is there are lots of good team comps with Spino. However, and so it once again, it depends on what you're wanting to do. For land-based compositions that aren't like fully in the water, I have 2 recommendations. The first one is a variation of Flight's meat grinder group composition that he made a video about, which the meat grinder is a Rex, a Dasp, and 2 Seratos. The variant of that uses Spino is you run a Spino, 3 Seratos that all have carrion feeder, and then a Deinani with meat shield and distracting chatter. And that's probably one of the tankiest group compositions you could possibly come up with as far as carnivores go. But a composition that is my personal favorite to run is what I call the Viking comp. You bring a Spinosaurus and you bring a Spino and an aquatic Concha alongside a group of 1 Achillobator, 2 Latinavenatrix, and 1 Deinonychus. The Latins, the Dinon, and the Achillo are able to use the Concha and the Spino like boats, like sailing ships, to travel around the map and access the waterways. And the Concha and the Spino benefit the Raptors because they serve as the perfect foil to the Raptors' biggest weakness, which is water camping and cliff camping. Because the Spino has the bulk to push any prey that try to cliff camp out from their defensive position and back towards moving with a bunch of bleed on them. And the Concha is also able to like screen and defend the Spino in the water, because the Spino's not going to be built for water combat. Tested and can confirm, the Achillobator and the Deinonychus. Actually, you know what? I'll showcase it. We'll showcase it. Frog, we're gonna do it.
We going? Okay.
We're gonna show them what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah. I love being a water Achillo. The goofiest thing in the world.
Oh my gosh, Antler Lady, thank you for the super chat. Just wanted to stop by and support. Good luck on 1K. Thank you so much.
Aww.
Thank you so much. Alright. Who was it that asked about the comp? It was Alex, right? Alright, Alex, I hope you're watching. I'm going to show you something really cool.
Just tell me when.
Well, we're going to have to get to the top edge over here first. Oh, you guys were a minute behind? Oh, you saw the stream with the Viking comp, Alex? Okay. Well, then the final detail I'll tell you about it is that the Deinonyii and the Achillobator riding the Spino can survive the trip from the top of Redwoods down into Cliff Edge, with the Deinonyii only losing about half health. And that's with a Spino running Streamlined or a Spino without Streamlined running Lunge. However, Latin Venetrix will not survive the trip on Spino, but Latin will survive the trip on a Surge full aquatic Concha that is using Muffled Roar. If they use the Surge as a movement tool to get to the water column that they then, like the vertical tunnel they have to swim through. If they use the Surge to give themselves the horizontal movement boost, then they have enough speed to get to the top before the Latins drown. Alright, you can hop off for a little bit. I want to get out of this cringe-ass POI anyways.
Yep.
Like, I know we're already so close to beating the quests, but, like, that means that it's just going to take us even longer to find the final pieces. Favorite skin from the Crustacean Pack, aside from the beautiful Spino skin? Well, CMB. I would have to say... that's tough. I'm going to be real, I'm not a huge fan of the Pycno one, just because it doesn't feel like... I think someone in my community put it best when they said it didn't feel like it had much depth. Like, there's really only one thing you can do with that skin. There's not much variation.
Am I hopping on here?
Yeah, when you're done drinking water. Wow.
Sorry.
Wow, you should be. You know what? We're just going to keep walking then.
Okay.
So I would have to say my favorite skin after the Spino one is probably the Anno skin. Just because the Amarga one's a bit tough to work with. See, with my issue is that with my skins, I like having like 2 to 3 colors at max, like 2 to 3 palettes that like fit really well together. So like on my usual Spino skin, I have like black striping, and then I've got like gold and teal, and then like, you know, some white and some gray for the neutral tones to like balance it out, right? But it's mostly the teal and the gold. And on this skin, I kind of have the same thing going on. I've got like the 2 main colors, and then I've got neutral colors complementing it. I don't like the Amarga skin because there's hardly any neutral coloring, and it's all just like if you hit random on that skin, it's gonna look like a clown. And it'll be hideous. Alright, Bozo, you ready?
Yep.
Alright, let's roll. You know, Speaking of 990, that Serato Toast pointed out, the 990 subs, I would just like to say
Nice.
to anyone here who hasn't already subscribed, it would be super cool if you could do that, as we are in fact trying to get to 1K. That would be super cool.
It would be awesome.
Viewer engagement on videos does really help creators. Views just kind of aren't enough anymore. What the algorithm is looking for is engagement via likes and comments. And so, like, if y'all are able to like the stream, share it around, drop a comment when you feel prompted, it really helps out the channel. So yeah, go smash that subscribe button. Opinions on the Raparia updates so far. Released with Tylosaurus, new quests, new map, Thal TLC, lastly Kai TLC. Okay, so Raparia is a great map. And by great, I mean it's the best map any game like this has ever had, period, bar none. It's not even close. So phenomenal map. Tylosaurus is a fun playable, even if I think it's really overtuned. Like, Tylo players are playing with admin commands, as far as I'm concerned. Like, they're in God mode. They're so strong, and it's really frustrating, but it'll get nerfed eventually. It'll get brought in line. It'll be a little bit better balanced. The new quests, I don't like, in terms of how much stuff I have to go get. I do like the new collectibles. Like, I like the new items. I like the ambience. I like the noise cues telling you where these things are. I like that stuff. I don't like the quantities. The Thal TLC made Thal into exactly what I thought it would be, which is Hats 2.0. In terms of, like, revenge kill fodder and, like, a troll's best friend. So I'm kind of mid on it. I mean, Thal players are happy, so, like, good for them. I'm not a huge fan of it. It makes Claw Slam on Spino feel extremely mandatory, and I don't like that. I want more than just Claw Slam to be viable, but like for regular officials gameplay. But like every time I play, I keep having to go back to it. Lastly, Kai TLC, the new model looks great. Rumble Call annoys me from a balance perspective, but that's a different subject. The visual effects that got added to Spino's lunge and lunging snap, both great. Again, with the new quests in the areas that came with the Kai TLC, I like the items, I don't like the quantities. The Conka nerfs were very necessary. I liked those. The Kentro and Serato and Meg nerfs that came with the Thal TLC, also necessary. Serato didn't get nerfed so bad because, like, while its combat weight got nerfed, a whole bunch of its other stuff got buffed. So I was happy with that. Kentro definitely needed the nerfs. Conka needed the nerfs that came. At this point, really, the only thing I'm waiting on them to balance more, like, and nerf more, is I'm waiting on Bars, Titan, and Tylo to get more nerfs. I liked the paywall of Global that you have to have purchased the game to be able to interact with it. I liked that update. That was a good update.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I can think of at the moment. Hydrus, good night. Sleep well. Have a good one. Alright, we can get out of this cave. Heavy on Tylo? Yes, memes for days. I am heavy on Tylo. I dislike Tylo.
Zola's a hater.
CMB brings up a good point. The visual storytelling. Cinnabar moths at Volcano Islands potentially migrating to Twisted Forest to breed due to the moth cocoons that are found in that area.
Oh,
I hadn't considered that. That's really cool. See, that's the kind of stuff I like. That's the kind of stuff I want to see more of.
Small details.
Yeah, like, that stuff's cool. Like, I love that. More of that, please. You know, if I'm being entirely honest, we've been at this for almost 2 hours. It was a late start. I might just go home cave this bad boy.
Fair enough, man.
I'm just sit in the home cave, talk with chat for a little bit, talk with you for a little bit, and then just call it.
Sounds good.
I do want to get
park
eventually.
My killer back in Dry Fang.
I do eventually want to reclaim Dry Fang. Might do that stream next week.
Yeah.
Get a group together, go conquer it, take
That'll
it back.
Be fun. Hey, if it's after Wednesday next week, I may have a nice shiny new computer.
Yeah. Well, anybody got any other questions they'd like to ask me? Things they want to know my opinion on, or maybe want to talk about? I mean, you're about to have my undivided attention for a few minutes, so... Playmate said, I love how Tylo looks and sounds. I love everything about it except how strong it is. You literally have to play the game based on whether or not you come across a Tylo on certain dinos. Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Like, Spino especially feels that mess really bad. Like, I mean, like I said, I mostly play land spoon, but I used to have hybrid builds. I used to dabble in both. And with Tylo's release, I stopped engaging with the water. Like, I have a couple of times, and I had the same experience every time. We'd come across Tylos, we would fight the Tylos, I would get bone snapped once, lose over half my health, and then immediately be out of the fight. Because I would either have to retreat or I would just die. And I just really don't like that. I don't like the fact that Tylo is immune to all slows, because it takes away build options in the aquatic spaces from playables that had those options. Like, Tylo being immune to slows means that Conka's Surge doesn't work on it, and Sliced Stacks from Spino's Snapjaw also don't work on it. It also means that any status effects or debuffs that would apply slows to movement, such as Serato's Taunt, or the Dazed status, or hell, even Tylo's own Acoustic Debilitation, they don't work on Tylo. And pair that with the fact that Kai just got a vocal call that gives its entire group knockback immunity on top of that, and you have an armor-piercing, bone-breaking ball of death booking it straight for you.
Yeah.
That you can't knock it off of you, and you can't slow it down to be able to get away from it. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah. I am become Death, Destroyer of Dinos.
Also, yeah, Memes for Days says, I don't play Apexes, but as basically any dino, Tylo being just an uninteractable insta-kill is so boring, and I completely agree with that. Anything that Tylo can't just immediately body in a straight fight, it can clamp.
Yeah.
It can clamp fully grown 3-slot playables. It can clamp sub-adult Apexes. Like, it's... What are we doing with that thing? You know what? I'm gonna go into the pond room. We're gonna lounge somewhere a little bit pretty. Hey, you want a home cave invite? You're not on a home
That's a
cave.
thing.
Yeah, you can invite people into home caves.
What the fuck? I didn't even know that. Yeah, let me run into this home cave below me.
Yeah, come hang out in my home cave.
I'm not in a home cave yet.
Well, it means
Oh, okay.
I think whenever you enter the home cave, you'll come show up.
Yeah.
Just come vibe. Come vibe.
Okay.
Do it for the
Y'all can
vibes.
vibe. Do it for the vibes.
Oh, I don't like that my tail's clipping into the rock there. There we go. Frog has entered their home cave.
Alright, how do I... Let's see.
I'll try resending the invite.
Yeah, resend it.
It says it was accepted.
Let me in. Hold on.
Okay, Soybean said, what do I think about the game adding a diet-like system that rewards traveling the map and eating different sources of food? I think that sounds exactly like the system the Isle has, and therefore we shouldn't have it.
Yo, this is sick.
Yeah, come in here. Come in here. I've got fireflies.
Hell yeah. Oh, I love it.
A little palm tree over there. Some starfish on the rock over there. I'm gonna come sit over there. Hold on, you stay there. Okay. This works for me. Okay. R7 said the lead would become the Hungry Anno Aquatic. I would not be surprised. Yeah. See, the fact that there's people in the official Discord that keep saying Tylo's kit is built with lead 60s in mind, that has me extremely concerned, because if Tylo's armor piercing is meant to counter lead 60s, that means lead 60s is going to be an armor-based aquatic, and that means that it is literally going to turn into the Anno of the water. And what is that going to do for everything that's not a Tylo? Like, how,
Yeah.
like, why? Why are we doing this, you know? I don't actually think the devs are doing that, but, like, the people that think they are, I think are completely delusional. And yeah, Leeds is probably, like, if not, I wouldn't say 4 years away. I'd say probably, like, 2027 we'll see it. It'll be 2027 or 2028. It'll be like a year or two before we see it. Pressure NGA said, I know you don't fuck with mods, but you should play around with their on, I think you mean theory. Yeah, I think you meant theory there. Play around with the theory on a deathmatch server if you haven't. I haven't been back on officials ever since. I have actually played with theory before. Not a big fan. But I understand the appeal. Calamity said, I would like the omnivores, such as Packy and Duck, etc., to actually be able to eat different foods without switching diets. Other than that, I'm fine with how things are at the moment. Yeah, I can see it. Yesterday says low-key hats is better than Tylo, at least you can dodge a hats clamp. Well, that may be true, however, you cannot dodge a wing beat. And wing beat spam is really cringe. and I hate it. I think the cooldown on Wingbeat
Yeah.
needs to be doubled, personally. Alex asked, were they going to rework diets at some point? The answer is yes. They are going to rework them at some point. We just don't know when. It's apparently not very high on the priority list, but that's just my speculation. I wouldn't expect to get one this year, is what I will say. Canonical, welcome to the stream. We are just kind of chatting about whatever.
Yeah, we're just vibing.
We're on the tail end of the stream, so we're just sitting in a home cave. I'm answering questions, and then I'm just going to call it a night. I wasn't expecting to play for very long tonight.
Yeah.
I've had my fill of getting mega packed on, and I'm rusty on my Spino. I can feel it. I haven't played it in like meaningfully in like 2 weeks or more.
We'll have to practice this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, you will.
I know. I need to get back in the game.
Yeah, Calamity, I'm right there with you. I also want game modes. Oh, okay. You brought up game modes. I want to talk about it. Okay, so I know that the game modes stress test did not have apexes. But I really want them to implement a cap of some kind to the number of playables you can have at specific sizes. So like, let's say each team can only have like 1 5-slotter, 3 4-slotters, and then however many 3, 2, and 1 slotters they want. Right? Granted, that's going to make people really want to play the big stuff, right? It's going to make those positions highly competitive, but at least they'll be part of the fight. And I want that because there's a lot of, like, if you've ever played Overwatch or Marvel Rivals, you know how important the tank role is. And I really don't feel like there is enough going on in the 3-slot and below roster for there to be a proper tank in terms of practicality and function. Most of that is locked behind the 4 and 5 slots, and unfortunately most of the 4 slots are really obnoxious in King of the Hill, and 5 slots kind of solve that problem. Also, if each side is allowed to have a 5 slot, then those 5 slots have to play with the fact, and like with it in mind, that there will be another 5 slot on the other team, that if they don't go and deal with it, the rest of their team is going to have to deal with it. And, you know, the question of, is that okay? Is our team composition capable of our mid-tiers handling an Apex by themselves, while the Apex goes off and does something on its own and makes like a hero play and like solo captures a point or something? That's what I think Apexes play really well in objective-based stuff, and I want to see more tactical I want to see tactical playmaking opportunities given to Apex players in those modes, because team deathmatch with Apexes sounds really boring, because we already have that on officials. We literally already have that. I don't want more of that. I want objectives. I want to engage meaningfully. I want my Spino to pop armor call for a massive push down center with my team. That's what I want. Just throwing that out there. Maybe the devs hear it, maybe they don't. I just wanted to get that. I wanted to get that off of my chest.
Let's see. To Atara, I know one thing. I'm gonna be making Zilla do some horror games, at some point.
Oh, can we expect more non-pot content you'd like to share with us in the future? Oh, absolutely. I mean, not as often as the pot content. Uh, I mean, like, okay,
Yeah,
here's the reality of the situation. The reality is that the non-pot stuff does terribly in terms of viewership.
yeah.
They're awful. They get no, like, the algorithm does not care for it at all. And I don't want to ruin the algorithm push I have right now with the path content by dumping a bunch of non-path content onto my channel. So I can't do it often, but I would like to do it because I do like taking breaks from path and I do like streaming. So, there's that to deal with.
Yep.
It's careful balance, guys. It's a careful balance. Dude, R7, you're cooking. If we get the MOBA game mode in Path, that would be really funny. I'm so glad that everything CMB is talking about for like the visual storytelling or the environmental storytelling is just going to be archived in this chat.
Yeah. But don't worry, Serrata Toast. We'll get you some Zilla Fear on stream.
Yes, Calamity, you're right. Balancing Path with other games and taking breaks is how you keep the game fun.
Oh,
Oh, our time is up. The game told us that we were sitting in home cave for too
the
long.
game the game said screw you.
The game said, fuck you, go to bed. Rippy wants to see me do
Oh,
a stream visiting Prior Extinction or exploring other Roblox Dino games. Are we gonna have to do it, Frog?
I think we might have to do it. Go back to our roots. Go back a decade. Yeah, agreed,
When
Sleepy. It would be
was
cool if the quest givers were like walking around the map more.
do I think your Rhino will get a model TLC? I think it'll get some touch-ups, at the very least. A lot of people keep saying that your Rhino's model is fine, they don't think it needs a TLC, but, I'm gonna be real. People said that about other models too, in the past, and then those models got TLCs, and then everyone was like, why did we ever not ask for the model? I mean,
Yeah.
like, it should get one. Rippy said Creatures of Scenario stream was decent. I mean, yeah, it was decent. It was fine.
7 subs away. So chat, this is your reminder. Like and subscribe. Zilla's got some pretty cool content you will enjoy if you stick around. It's been a chill night tonight, but
See, I don't even have to do it anymore. I don't have to plug anything. Everyone plugs it for me.
I know.
I don't know. It's whack.
It's our job.
Well, thanks for the sub TV defaults. We appreciate that. CMB's
Yeah,
asked least favorite skin pack. Ooh. Okay, I do have a least favorite. Are y'all ready for my
controversial opinions coming up?
My least favorite skin pack is the backer skin pack.
Ooh.
I don't like it. I don't like the backer skins. Very few of them are good. The rest of them just look... Okay, alright, let's... Okay, let's look at this for a moment, alright? Backer Deinoni looks really good, okay? Backer Kentro, I like it. Looks really good, okay? What is this? What is this? Where's Serato? Aloe? What's going on here?
Wow.
Like, what is this?
Controversial.
Yeah, see, the TV defaults is speaking my language. They are so muddy. I don't get it. Like, okay, you want to see a good backer skin? Let's talk about a good backer skin, okay? You know what a good backer skin is? Amarga. Amarga's backer skin is beautiful. Okay? Beautiful skin. Picno. Love it. Fantastic. Amazing skin. Right? It's great. Packy's pretty decent. Packy's got really good backer skin, okay? Ramph. I mean, look at it. Look at it. Look at this dumb motherfucker. Yeah, of course he looks great.
Wow.
A Kilobator looks great. Hats looks great. Like, even Kai has, like, great backer skin. Miragaya's looks fantastic. All the old ones, though, all the old ones, okay? Aloe's looks really muddy. Alio's has, like, no variations whatsoever with the patterns. Bars looks like my morning dump. Campto looks like my evening dump. Like, you see what I mean?
Damn.
You see what I mean?
Going
now?
in.
And it's just, their age is showing, okay? Their age is showing. That's what I have to say about it. They look old. Okay, what did I miss in chat? CMB said, understandable, I don't like backer skins. CMB asked, opinions on the dinosaurs on Netflix? I haven't watched it yet, but I will. I will watch it and I will get back to you on that. Animations said, they just look boring. Yes. Not all backers are made equal. A kilo mogs, true. Said Rex's is good too. I mean, yeah. R7, I completely agree with you. Aesthetically, I prefer Amarga's armor sub, but mechanically, it's just the worst pick. But that has to do with Amarga not having a TLC and just being an overall bad pick of a playable right now, which is unfortunate. Yeah, Mothra, you're right. Alderon would make a ton of money if they remade all the old backer skins. Yep, all of the insects getting added with the quests is pretty. It's pretty neato. It's pretty dandy.
My one thing is I wish the insectivore diet could be used on them.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. Oh, okay. So Tuatara said, "I will stand on my hill. Stellar was my least favorite pack." Okay, so here's the thing with the Stellar skin pack. I like Conkas. I like Kai's. I like Thalassos. Alberta's leaves a little bit to be desired. Just a smidgen. But I am also a sucker for gold and purple colors. So, that's admittedly why I'm partial to it, because the color palettes they offer are fancy. They're fancy. TV default said 15
I like Stellar
scarabs.
just because.
Oh no, go ahead, Frog.
I like Stellar just because the conch female skin has a lot of green. That's my only added.
TV default said 15 scarabs for a group quest in Redwoods when there's only like 5 drives me insane. Oh my god, dude, the Redwood questing is just abominable. No one goes to that POI anymore. They completely killed it. It makes me so sad.
Yep, R.I.P. Redwoods.
Memes for days said Amarg Campto TLC will be genuinely life-changing. That is true. Animations said, I just like colorful dinosaurs. I also like colorful dinosaurs, but I like a healthy balance of like natural, neutral tones with a little bit of pop. You know, I don't want all of one or the other. Leaves a little bit to be desired. Sums up everything about Alberta. Aesthetically speaking, yes, Mothra, that is true. However, Alberta's kit fucks. It's very good. It is a very strong playable. It just looks kind of fugly. Yeah, Tyrant, we're fixing to wrap things up. We're just here yapping for a little bit.
Yep.
What do I think is the best POI? Dry Fang Canyon.
Hell yeah. 100%.
Without question. It's Dry Fang.
It's just the coolest by far.
Opinion on base game unlockable skins is that Concavinator has nothing good aside from its skins in skin packs. That's debatable. Let's go have a look at them. Where's Conca?
I agree with it. I mean, there's some that
so
are pretty, but
I have
it just
Garter
does not
and
have
Celestial,
many options.
But okay, so we've got Blue Tongue's really good. I like Blue Tongue.
Yeah.
Bandit is okay. Pointed leaves a bit to be desired. Whale Shark is kind of whatevs. Tiger's fine. I never had problems with Tiger. Brightfoot looks a little fucking weird. Why is it so weird looking? Why is it so weird looking?
Just making fun of this poor guy.
This Conca, he's got that Joker fucking face. What the fuck?
He really does. It's a good way to describe it.
Conca's backer skin's pretty good too. So like, I don't know. It's got options.
Just not many.
Calamity said, I really like Blackfern personally, but they kind of ruined the quests their last update. Yeah, dude. It's not even the items. The items are not the problem. It's the fucking quantities. It's the quantities, man.
Yeah.
Like I know Matt in the stream in the interview, he talked about how he wants growing to take longer, but he wants it to be fun the entire time, so that way you don't feel as bad about it taking a long time, right? Because his example was like, you know how right now it takes like a couple hours to grow a dinosaur, And he said, now imagine it takes a week to grow a dinosaur, but you have fun the entire time. Right? Problem is, we are nowhere near the stage where it is fun. So it should not be taking longer right now until it is fun. Oh my god, is my beef with EO this notorious? Okay, Alex said nothing to do with skins, but I know your beef with EO's kit. What would you give my guy if you could decide? Look, Alex, EO just needs to be stripped down to its bones and reworked from the ground up. I look at EO and EO is so unbelievably problematic that it's not even like, what would I give EO? Because I look at EO and I know it's bad, but I don't look at EO and think to myself, I want to give this thing more stuff. I look at EO and I'm like, ew, this thing has inherent design flaws that set a bad precedent for the game. I want to take things away from it. Right? Like, look at Backlash. Like, I don't think I need to elaborate when I mention that cursed, dreaded name. Also, TV defaults, we will get more quests that are hunt-based when we get AI dinosaurs. Actually quite interested in hearing my thoughts about EO. Okay, so here's the thing about EO. EO is supposed to be the face tanking king. It is supposed to be an absolute vibe check against any Apex that tries to fight it head on. Okay? EO should be winning every single head-on fight that it has. The problem is it can't right now. In fact, it loses every single head-on fight that it takes, which is completely counterintuitive to what its body structure is built to be doing. EO wants its opponents in front of it and nowhere else. But right now, it feels like EO just wants its opponents gone, as in out of line of sight, as in away, as in the EO ran off. Okay, I don't know what Alderaan can do, or should do, to make EO good at slamming things head first, like, and fighting head on, without it being just boring face tank hold W spam left click nonsense, right? I don't know how they make that engaging.
I'm going AFK real quick.
Yeah, go for it. I can't fix EO, but I know that it is currently really bad at the one thing it's supposed to be good at. So, if they can fix that, great. Also, yeah, Zemos is right. Iggy being a better face tanker than EO does say something. Yeah, it's really rough. It's really rough. And I don't want it to be a band-aid fix. I don't want something as boring as EO getting the same kind of crazy armor stacking with block that Alberta gets. But well, see, R7, EO does have weaknesses committing to offense in that it shouldn't have a very good rear or flank defense. All of its attack and defensive power is bundled up in its head. Its big frickin' head, okay? Like, obviously, EO is a very bulky playable. It's got a lot of mass to it. So it's not gonna it's not gonna crumble like paper if you get to the side or behind it, but you'll be able to get good chips in, right? But when it gets its face pointed towards you, you should be dying. Also, canonical, if you make him a tank and do less damage, then you turn him into Anno. Only worse. So, like, can we maybe not do that?
I'm back.
Welcome back, Frog.
Thank you.
CTV defaults, there is a really good option to be that strong solo. And the answer is to log off of your Eotrike and log onto your Barsboldia. R7, we already have an offense and defense build for EO. The problem is that they both suck at what they're supposed to be doing and are poorly designed. Also, Calamity, you forget to consider the fact that if you run block EO, the only thing that extra defense is actually going to help you against is brain dead W key warrior mega sloppers. So who cares if you can't punish mistakes as often? Like, it won't matter. They're just gonna stare at you until you drop your block and then win the trade game with you. Ugh.
3 subs away.
Okay, if we are getting this close to 1,000 this quickly, I think what we'll do is we will be here until we hit 1,000 subscribers.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna do. I said we were gonna.
Chat, you gotta subscribe.
I said we were gonna hit 1,000 tonight. We're gonna hit 1,000 tonight. God damn it! Or I'm not going to bed.
It's one or the other.
It's one or the other. Memes for days said, I grew my EO, got jumped by 1 dunk and 3 conkas, and genuinely never touched it again. Dude, so fair. I get it. I feel you. I feel your pain. Also, yes, R7, matchmaking is going to have a huge effect on how we look at game balance going forward. Sleepy said, do you think block is just bad in concept, or if it was reworked somehow it could work, like maybe instead of a hold, more like a parry? Okay. Here's my issue with block right now. Okay, so the way block currently works is it gives EO's entire body a butt ton of damage reduction. If you're running the block build, your damage reduction is like 90%. It's some crazy high number. Like, if a Spino bites into the back of an Eotrike that's actively blocking, the Spino's only going to do like 5 damage to it. You barely scratch the damn thing. Okay? And yes, I have tested this. Yes, the damage reduction does apply to EO's entire body. The only part of the EO that doesn't receive the damage reduction from blocking is its tail. Which is weird, but that's just how it works. The thing with the block build is that the only time you get stacks of that armor bonus when blocking is when the attack hits you on your head. Only it's really easy for most 5 slotters to avoid doing that because they can just mesh into Eo's collision hitbox and bite over the top of its head into its back. Additionally, block has a very obvious audio cue, and it has a 3-second cooldown between uses. So whenever you drop your block, you have 3 seconds minimum before you can raise it again, which makes it highly predictable, right? Because you know it can't come out at a certain time, right? So the problem is twofold. I think before you can fix block, you have to fix something else. I think you have to fix Eo's collision box. I think you have to make it so Apexes can't mesh into its face and bite over the top of its frill first. Then you need to make it, after that, you need to make it so that blocking only reduces incoming damage from Eo's front. So that way, it's still vulnerable on the flanks and on the back end while blocking, in order to make it fair. Once you do that, then we can start talking about the rest of Eo's kit and whether or not block can stay or go. I think more work needs to be done on block before we can say it needs to just get out of the way and get thrown out of the kit, but also, R7, you are correct. Bleed does destroy block. Yeah. Because block does not reduce incoming status damage. Incoming status buildup. Like, you can still get bone broken through a block.
Oh my God.
$9.99.
1K, we hit it. We're
What?
at 1K.
Hold on.
We're
That's
at 1K.
cap. That's cap.
No, it's not.
Oh
it's not cap.
my God, hold on. I gotta screenshot this.
Chat, we did it.
Holy crap.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
We actually did it. We actually fucking did it.
Oh my God. Chat, you guys made it happen.
You guys are kicking ass right now. Thank you guys.
That's so awesome.
And with that,
Zilla's got the best chat.
With that, I can finally fucking sleep. Okay.
He's free.
am gonna go
He's
to
released
bed.
from this prison.
I know. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. I'm gonna go get a fucking coffee. And you know what? I'm gonna get some white girl ass latte, and I'm gonna be happy. All right, and I'm gonna enjoy my weekend, and I'm just gonna relax. I'm gonna sit on my laurels because holy fuck, have I been working hard this week. All all of you have a good night. Thank you all so much. I know I sound really unenergized right now. I'm just so tired.
We're Yeah, we're both
I'm
super tired.
so
We've
tired.
been at work and but for real, y'all are the
Huge,
best.
huge thank you to all of my channel members, my stinkers. You guys are awesome. My certified
All the
stinkers.
little stinkers out
You
there.
guys are awesomer. You guys are more awesome. Just so you know, because you're
$1
certified.
more awesome.
Yeah, you're $1 more awesome. I know we already said it earlier, but any of you who haven't subscribed, please do like the stream, share it if you think your friends will find it fun. I would love it if you guys would stick around for the channel for more content to come, because I promise you it will be worth it. I have a lot of
Cool
plans
stuff
for
is
the
coming.
future. Cool stuff is coming. I will see y'all Monday. Have a good night.
Good night, chat.